Yes, come on in. I was just getting ready for you. So, I'd like to welcome you to the Appearance Clinic. We do all sorts of things with appearance here. We do facial changes like you're having done today. We do acne fixing. We do body modification. And we can change the appearance of your body as well. So by body modification, I mean like earrings and tattoos and stuff, and like, other piercings. So, I believe I am ready for you. Can I get your name just so we can match it up with your information that's out at the front desk? Okay. How do you spell the last name? Okay. Alright. And I'm just going to keep this information on my clipboard here. I'm going to write down all of the different pieces of the face that you pick, so I can go through and make sure everything matches up. So what I'm going to start with is going over, my pencil does not want to stay on my clipboard. I'm going to start by going over the different areas of the face and what you can change. Okay. So what we offer here is the ability to change any of these areas of your face. So we have the ears, the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose, and your mouth, as well as your head shape and your hair, which is not included on this diagram. But this is just to help our clients understand everything they can change about their appearance. So, are you going to go for the full package today? Everything we're changing? Okay, yes. And if at any time after we do this you decide you would like to change something again, you can always come in and get one or two things modified whenever you want, if you want. Or you can come in frequently and get your face changed a few times a year. Some people do that. Some of our more frequent clients do that, actually. So this is just a reference. I'm going to pull out the packet we have for you. Okay. And I'm just going to have my clipboard ready on my lap here. So, in this packet, we have all of the different options that you can do with your face. We have different, this is an example of a face we offer. That's a prepackaged face. We do offer prepackaged faces, but we're going to go through the whole thing for you since you are a new client. This is more commonly used with the acne visits we have and the different face mapping. So that is also something we offer. Yes, and so if you need any references, if you need any references of what a very attractive face looks like, I have this example of this beautiful man, Mark. He is a very good looking man. And here's another one. Isn't he good looking? Yes, he is. Anyways, I'll move back on now. We're gonna go through the packet for you. just like to show him to all of my clients. Anyways, so we're going to first look over your face shape you'd like to pick. I will go through each of these options with you. We have the round shape face. This is just a face that is more round in its shape. So as you can see, there's a circle on this woman's face to depict what that would look like and how that fits in that description. Next we have an oval shape, and you can see how her face is a little longer than this woman's face. It's the same woman, but it's a different woman. I don't know. Next we have the triangle shape. So you can see how her face is more shaped like a triangle here. Moving on, we have a square shape. So she's got the outline of the square on her face. Let me bring that closer for you. You can see that better now. Next we have the rectangle face. This one is longer than this one, but wider than the oval one. And then we have the diamond shape here. So the diamond shape is a nice mix of pretty much all of the faces. It's a nice in-between. And it is one of our more popular face shapes that our clients pick. So, is there anything that sticks out to you? The oval or the diamond? Yes, those are both very nice. No, go ahead, take your time. You'd like to do the diamond? Okay, we can go ahead and do that for you. Before we move on to all of your features, though, I am going to take this spray bottle to just take these gauze out from you. It's gauze, but we use it to wipe your face off, so it's okay. So as long as it's sterile for me to wipe your face, it's okay. I'm just going to spin a little bit. Alright, going to take the gauze here and start wiping off your face. So that's looking good now. I'm just going to throw this away. And I am then going to get the ruler out. And what we do here is basically draw all your features on. So with your face, I need to make a 3D shape to place it on, okay? So I have these markers here, and they are 3D markers. I have a couple different ones used for various things. I use this one as the main 3D marker. To create new head shapes. So I'm just going to put this on your face here. See about how. I'm just going to make a little tail, make a little mark, and one down here. Okay, and I'm going to go across like this, and here. Okay. Alright. Yes. Following the guidelines for the diamond-shaped face that you wanted. Okay, let's do this. Alright. Just checking the reference. Yes, that's good. So now I just trace that. Okay. Just tracing the shape, and then we leave it, and it will become 3D as we go along. Okay? So, put that there, and we are then, I am then going to record on here that you requested the diamond shape. Alright. Moving on. The next element in the packet is your eye color. Okay. Move this over. And we have a wide variety of different eye colors here. The first two rows are mainly our blues. The second row, well, it's kind of a mix. The second to fifth row is kind of greens and browns. I don't really know why they're like that on the chart. We also have some golden colors in there, and then 6 is different shades of our darker eyes. They do have tints of color in them, but they are mainly the darker ones that you have to get really close to see what shade they are. Row 7 has some more darker ones and some browns, and we get into the more exotic colors. This is if you want a albino eye, and this is if you want a blind eye. These two here. There's different shades of blind eyes. So those are options as well. But then we have the non-realistic eye shades down here. So we've got all the colors of the rainbow and some in between. There's some nice greens and blues and some pinks and purples. And then we have different eyes at the bottom there. I think they have larger pupils as you go along, but they're not necessarily round pupils. They're just different pupils. Or you can have eyes that are just the pupil. We have one that is just the pupil right there. It's a wide variety we have here actually. We've upgraded quite a bit since we've opened, which hasn't been very long. So do you have any colors that are your favorite colors, or that you would like to see in your eyes, or did you have an idea of something you wanted before you came in? Okay. Alright, well, if you want to stick to a more neutral, and by neutral I mean natural colors, like the natural ones you see, so the neutral eyes, they're good for all occasions. If you want to try to be a little out there with a different color or a different kind of eye, that is totally fine. Like I said, you can always come back in and get something changed if you later want it changed. So. Oh, you like the teal eyes? The teal eyes down here? Do you like the one that's more blue or the one that's more green? I think the green one would be really nice. I think it would stand out really well. Yeah, you can see some of the dark ones. narrow that down here. This one is a dark brown. This one is a dark blue. I believe this one is a dark blue. Yeah, I can kind of see it. And then as they go on, like this one is a really dark brown here at this end. And I'd like to say one of these is a dark green, but maybe on this printout it's not as easy to see. Really strange. Did you want to do the side down here? Or is there one that you like a little bit better? You get a glance at the chart here. I know we have some really exotic colors down here. They do bring something different to each person who picks them. And aside from other clinics, I believe we have a bit more of a fun range. You want to try the teal? Okay. Some more teal green, right? Okay. We'll record that and we can move on to that. Okay, teal green. Okay, we have that. Okay. So, those are actually picked from back here. These are the colors we use for eye color, because these are more specialized to working with eyes, where the 3D pen that I had here is for skin and the features on the face. So that is why these markers are different. So you wanted more of a teal green. I think that is a beautiful choice, actually. Now, I'm just going to prep your eye by putting some of this saline liquid on. And we just kind of rub that where your eyes are going to go, so that they are moisturized enough for eyes to set there. So now we start with the color first, because we're then going to put the shape over it. So that is why we are starting with the eyeball first. As you can see, I am going to touch this right to the eye. It does not bother it at all. You should barely feel this, actually. Let me take a look at that. Okay. Look straight at me. I think this one could use a little bit more here. Let's just... Okay. That looks good. Now, to make sure they are working properly, I'm going to take this light. It is bright. I'm just going to run it past your eyes real quick. Check that they are dilating. Okay. Alright. So can you follow the light with your eyes? Okay. Alright, that's looking really good, actually. So, to move on from there, we're going to go on to the next page. And there we are going to pick your eye shape. Alright. So I I will walk you through these as well. We have the round eyes, which you can see are really wide, open, round-shaped eyes here, okay? Really round and open. Next we have the roundish almond. So you can see that these are quite open as well, but they are more shaped like an almond instead of being more round like this. So these are a popular choice. I believe I have those eyes actually right now. So there's that. Almond eyes. These are a bit more closed than the roundish almond eyes. So they're still beautiful and they still have a wonderful shape, but they're a little bit more closed. So next we have the thin almond eyes, which actually are pretty closed. Again, gorgeous shape. Nothing wrong with the different sizes of the almond eyes, but it's not as popular. Yeah. Then we have droopy eyes. So you can see that these eyes kind of droop down here. They just droop a little bit. Yep. Each has they all look very similar, but they each have their own distinct things. So this one, the bottom eyelid, is a little droopier, and the eye isn't as open at the top there. We have the droopy hooded eyes, and so these have more of the eye closed on the top and are more open at the bottom, even more than the regular droopy eyes. So there's those eyes, very, very distinct. They fit on certain faces, but not all. So just keep that in mind. And we have hooded eyes. Okay, these have a different upper lid, which makes them hooded. They have more of an upper lid, I would say. And yes, those are just as beautiful. Again, not as popular as some of these other eyes, but they do fit on the select few. Then we have Asian eyes. These are a bit more closed but turned up, and these are a popular pair of eyes too. Very, very beautiful. Now this bottom set of eyes here, we call that the childish round Asian eyes. So they go on our younger clients when they come here for various reasons. Not that they need to come here, but if they, it's a trend that kids do, but so we have these for those younger kids or certain adults who just want to appear like they have bigger, doughier eyes. So there's those. The round eyes stood out to you? The almond ones or the round ones? The round ones, okay. We can definitely do that for you. Yes, and I think having the right set of eyes helps us pick the right sets for the rest of your face as well. So it will look beautiful when we're done here. Alright, so you are on set of the round eyes. Alright. And I'm going to actually go back to this. Put this back. I'm going to actually go back to the 3D marker we were previously using. Okay. I'm just going to draw on the eyelid here. Making them very round. That's looking good. Yes, I'll draw the shape first and then I will fill in with eyelashes next. Okay. Very good. Let's try it over here. Alright, I'm just going to I think I started that too close. I'm going to take a cotton swab actually and clean that off. Yes. Sometimes we make mistakes and it's fine because it's nothing too hard that we can't fix. You know what I mean? It's fine. So I'm just going to dip this into the solution here. This is just a quicker way of cleaning stuff away. Yeah. Opposed to the spray we have, this is more precise. Yeah. I still see a little bit there. Okay. Set that down. I'll go back to marker. Alright, I'm just going to hold you still here, okay? Okay, yeah, that's looking a lot better. Yes. You know how it is if you've ever drawn eyes. It's really hard to get them to be super similar, but it's okay. I'm cleaning up some of those extra lines that I accidentally got on your face. Sorry about that. Alright. Those are beautiful. If you'd like, there's a mirror over here. You can take a look. Yep, there's just a mirror over here if you would like. I know it can be a bit scary seeing yourself without the rest of your features, but there's no problem. Okay, so moving on to the next page in the packet. We have the whole eyebrow chart. Now, I think on your previous face you had a really nice eyebrow. It was the soft angle with a low arch. That is actually a common eyebrow. I also have that one. Do you like to stick with that eyebrow? Okay. So, yes, we can quickly run through the different ones. We have the rounded with low arch right here. So you can see that there is a curve and they are low arches. Yes, that is why they are called that. But these are more commonly on our younger crowd that come in here as well. So that would look really nice on you, any of these. I do recommend the medium on most people, just because it's a nice in between and not too much to have to maintain. Then we have rounded with a medium arch. You can see a little bit of the difference there. This is a high arch. What do you think about that? Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that either, so we're just gonna move on. Like I said, this was the one you had. You had kind of an in-between of a thin and a medium, actually. But we could do a medium or a full on you. Hmm. Yes, I think the bigger eyebrows are more flattering on certain people, and I know they worked on your previous face, so I think that would work here. Okay, we have the soft angled with a medium arch. So it's kind of the same along this, but the arch is just getting a little bigger as we go in each of these. Then we have the soft angled with the high arch, which has a really defined arch. If you would like, I can't even show you on my own face. But if you would like that as a change, that could possibly work. Okay. Well, we have a hard angled, which is a very defined, more like a actual corner on all of these. Sorry, my hand is covering some of them. They all have a defined corner on the arch at the top. Then we have a flat, which is a more flat eyebrow with a bit of a tail that hangs off a little bit. A bit of a tail that hangs off a little bit. Then we have S-shaped, so you can see where they get that from. That is also a distinct eyebrow. Some people like to try that, you know, just to explore options and see. But they usually come back and go again with one of the more common. So the rounded low, or the soft angled low arch like you had, or even the flat. You want to stick with what you had? Okay, so soft angle with low arch. Do you want to do a medium or a full? A thick. Why do you want to do a medium or a full? Like I said, you kind of had a thin medium in between there. But I think the medium would look great with your eyes, especially now. And if you don't like it, we can always, take some off and make it a thin. I'm going with a medium soft angle. With a low arch. Alright, sounds good. Yes, I'm going to keep all this on your file. Alright. And I'm going to draw the eyebrows on in black, but they do change color after we pick your hair color. So keep that in mind. Your eyebrows will be the same color as your hair when we get there. Yes, I have to draw on each individual hair. We can do the finer hairs now. Alright. Now that I have the one on, I am going to take this eyebrow balance ruler . Okay, it looks just like this. And I just place that right there. And I use it to help me draw on the second. Okay? Set my so I can get a closer look here. We want to get a closer look here. Okay, so put that on there. Matching up the eyebrows. Eyebrow. Alright. I'm just going to place this here again, and I'm going to go over here and draw. We want to make sure they're the same length and fullness. Okay. Gonna go back over here and do some more of that. Okay, now that I have it drawn on, I am going to fill it in just by getting close here. Just gonna fill in those hairs for you so that they are even. Okay. Yes, they're looking great. Actually, that is why we use those balance rulers. So they always turn out good. Now that we have your eyebrows done, I'm just gonna go quickly in and brush them out. Okay, I'm just gonna brush them out, okay? Just gonna brush them out. Alright, that looks good. Just gonna put this away. We recently changed our packets for you guys, so I'm going to have to see what the next one is. Yeah, like I said before with the eye colors, we've upgraded quite a bit. So I don't remember everything and in what order it is now. We did change the order too, of which we do the face, and I think it's a lot more easier now. As you can see here, we have the nose. So we're going to pick a nose for you, okay? Switch back to my pointer here. The first nose we have is the hooked nose. That got its name from this little hook here. Yes, this is a more an exotic nose, you know. It's not common on many people, but it does make one's features stand out quite significantly in a positive way, actually. So next we have a droopy nose. You can see because it droops. Moving on, we have the aquiline. It doesn't droop. It kind of, you know, stands out like a normal nose would, with how far it goes out and all. This is what I consider a more typical nose that you see on many people. So it's just got a normal nose shape in what you see on most people. Okay, next we have a Roman nose. This one is more of a straight nose, and that is a popular nose. That is one going on in the trends right now. Yes, I know it does have a charm to it. Okay, next we have the Cretan nose. This one is definitely more straight where the forehead is here. It just kind of goes into a nose instead of bumping, like how mine's stopping here and going down. It just goes down. So that is quite similar to a Roman nose on how it is more straight and angle, but it goes straight down, so like this. No forehead bump in that nose, like this. Okay. is not too in style now, but I'm sure the right person could bring it back. Next, my packet does not want to stand up for me. Next, we have the button nose. You can see how it's rounder at the tip here. This is cuter on children as well. The button nose. This gives you a younger appearance. You can see this from the front. I might have a button nose. I haven't been to the appearance clinic in a while to have my features updated, so I'm not sure what I'm classified right now actually. But this is a button nose. We also have the child version. Like I said, this is popular on children. The child version is a little bit more closer to the face. For the upturned nose, you can see how it is more upturned instead of being droopy. How this one goes down, this one goes more up, as you can see here. That is also a nice nose. The snub nose goes really high up actually, and you can see more of the nostrils according to the front view we have here for you. And it has more of a rounder, distincter shape. Finally, we have the funnel nose. The funnel nose creates more of a shadow underneath it. It is unique. I've only put it on one or two of my clients actually. Not many people pick that nose, but there's nothing wrong with that nose. So it's just interesting what people pick and what they don't pick, you know. So, did any of these stick out to you? We can do a combination actually. So, the first row has more of the bridge shape, and the second row has more of the nose shape here. So you can pick one of these bridge shapes and the nose shape down here, and we can do a combination. So if you like the Roman nose, we could do that with an upturned, so you could kind of have an upturned Roman nose. Or Aquiline, the more popular one, with a button. You could do a funnel nose with the Grecian. There's no limit to the possibilities here. Do you like the Aquiline? An Aquiline button? Of course. Well, of course we can do that for you. Okay, so we have an Aquiline button nose. For this, I do use the ruler here, and I'm going to measure it from where your top of your eyebrows are. Okay, and we're just going to go right here. It's the normal length of a nose we provide. We can always do extra large noses or small noses, extra small noses, whatever you prefer. But since it's your first time here, we will stick with the normal length just to give you an idea. Okay? So now that I have the outline on, alright, I'm going to start with the button portion of it. Button portion of it. And then we're just going to go from the lines I made up here and connect and create the little buttony top. that's not bad for a first shot at the nose. I do need to take this and clean up one line I made, but you can go ahead and take a look while I'm getting this ready. Yes, it makes your eyes stand out very nicely. Okay, I did make an extra line here that was not needed. Alright. Wow. Yeah. No, that looks really great. Really, really great. Alright. Let's move on. I believe we are coming up on the end here. We have the lips, ears, and hair color look, and those are the last 3 things, okay? So, for this chart, it's a little different. We have the ideal lips right here. Ideal. The classic lip is in the middle, not the ideal lip. We gotta change this. I don't like to say that. But then around it, we have all the different kinds of lips. So you could go with this one, or you could pick something a little more fancy, uncommon, whatever you'd like to do. So I think I'm going to start down here with the thin lip, just because my packet doesn't want to stand. So the thin lip, as you can see, we have the ideal line right here. So you can see how much smaller it is inside of that and the shape of it. There is no issue with how small it is. So some people do like the thinner lip, especially we have some men choosing thinner lips as well, because you know the women like to have those more voluminous lips. So the oval lips are common with the women because they have more volume in the upper lip, and the bottom lip is even quite voluminous too. This is the ideal line, so the top fits in that, but I believe that the bottom lip goes over that line. Then we have small lips. They are not too different from the thin lips. They're just a smaller mouth, so they do fit in the ideal, but they're missing just a little bit of height from the top. Then we have a thin upper lip, a larger bottom lip. That is beautiful, I believe, on women, but that is just my opinion. Okay, so you can see how the top is just a little short of the ideal line. Next we have the thin lower lip. Again, just a little short of the ideal line, but the top lip fits in the ideal. So this just gives you an idea of how these lips change from size to size, okay? At the top here we have full lips, large full lips. So those go over the ideal line. These are popular among more of the high class ladies we see in here, just because they like the fuller, more wealthy look, you know. So there's those lips. Downturned lips, you can see how it is downturned. The edges go down instead of coming out more. That is also a popular lip, actually, just because of the unique shape. Sharp lips have they go a little bit over the ideal lines, but they have more angle to them. There's more definition in every area of the lips. So they're nice and smooth at the bottom, so a nice smooth angle here, but corners and very nice hills here in the Cupid's bow area. Uneven lips. We have this on the chart, but no one picks the uneven lips because you can see how this side is just falling a little short and this side is just a little higher, and then the bottom lip, it goes over at the edges here, but it's just a little short here. And this is just on the chart to show, like, if we have to refer to someone's lips they were born with, there's nothing wrong with them because you can always put lipstick on and overdraw on the one side. There's nothing wrong with those lips, but that is why people come here to pick different ones at times. They have a certain feature they just do not like that they want to fix, and this is one that we do fix. So, going over that, which ones do you like? What did you come here with? Let me see. I believe you came here with the thin lower lip, which is not a horrible lip to have. Like I said, it's not the most popular, but it is not a bad lip. So, for you, I would suggest to not go too far from that. If you don't want to make a drastic change right now, you could always do the sharp lips, which is just a little more volume in the bottom lip. So the top lip would not be much different from that one. Or, let's see. If you do want to make a drastic change, these lips aren't too different from these lips, except for the fact that they do have more lip. And to make a super drastic change, I would say the downturned lips is the way to go for your features that you've chosen so far. But any of these would be great for you. What are you thinking? Do you want to make a drastic change or just a simple one for right now? Drastic? Like I said, you can come back and change anything anytime you want with a separate appointment. So, you want to try the downturned lips? Great choice. Great choice. Very bold choice. Yes. There's nothing wrong with making a drastic change if you'd like it. So. Let's go in now and draw those on for you. I apparently did not close my marker. So, just look at it for reference. We go down and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Make a lip, bottom lip, bottom lip, bottom lip. Define the cupid's bow a little more. Alright. Beautiful. They look great with your other features. You can look at the mirror anytime you want. Anytime you want, or if you want to wait until we get closer to the end, you can totally do that too. If you'd like to be surprised with the full reveal of your face. Next are the ears. Some of these are self-explanatory, and some of these, are new to you. Not everyone has heard of all of these, or seen them actually, but there are people that have them, so we like to offer them all here. Number one here is the square ear. The square ear gets its name from the shape it has all around. Actually, it's pretty angled for an ear. That we see on some people, and some people do request this ear. So it all just depends on what you prefer. Next is the pointed ear. This gets its name from, I'm assuming, the earlobe being pointy, as well as the top of the ear. So there's this ear. This is a common ear that we see on people. The next is a narrow ear. This is a long ear. It's long and thin. So you have more of an earlobe with this ear. Then we have the sticking out, whereas mine aren't too bad, but they'd be more out like that. This picture just shows more of a side view of the ear than, so it would be more like left and the side view here. So they do stand out a little more. Next is the round ear free lobe. So we have a round ear here and a free lobe down here. Kind of like mine. Yes, mine is not completely a round ear, I guess you could say. It's kind of got more of an attached lobe, but a little bit of shape. I don't know. Then we have the attached lobe, where you can see this is more of like a C shape, all one piece. And then there's the broad lobe, so this is the lobe right here. That whole edge there. What do you like? Take your time. You like the pointed ear? Yeah, I think that would look nice, especially with the shape of your eyebrows, the way it kind of like flows. That would look really good. So record a pointed ear. My pointer broke while I was pointing to something. So pointed ear. Alright, fantastic. Now I need to go more on the sides of your head here when I draw these on. So I'm just gonna draw these on. I'm just gonna draw them on like this. Okay, just fairly simple ear to draw, so it should not be too difficult to draw them on. Okay, we're gonna go over here now. I'm just gonna draw these on for you. Okay, looking great. Okay. Those are finished. Are you gonna wait until the end to take a look as a final reveal? Okay. Nice choice. You're gonna be very pleased with it. Alright, so finally we have the hair. So we have the browns up here. All of our brown options. Then we have our, well, this is also a brown, but it's going into our blondes. So this is ash brown, light ash brown. And then the blondes to the end there. And then they continue down here. We have reds and a few other blondes. I think we have those in different packs actually. So those are different from these blondes. Then we have a dark purple. It's a plum, as it says in parentheses. Then there is blue steel. That is a beautiful blue. It's deep. We have burgundy, green, turquoise, pink pearl, purple passion, rosa rosa, ruby red, and ultraviolet. So rosa rosa is a rose gold actually, and that is really popular right now. You could do it where your eyes match your hair, and your eyebrows would also match, if you wanted to go bold. Or you could pick any of the more common hair colors up at the top. Yes. That rose gold is standing out to you. Yes. Is that what you'd like to do? They're all very beautiful. I I don't think that would be too bad with the eye colors you have. I would say to go with a more blonde shade for the eye color you chose, but also a black shade would be beautiful as well. Even the blue or the purples, the plum or the purple passion. That's a tongue twister, sorry. So you want to try the rose gold? Okay, so for this, I need to slide this over your head, okay? Because this is going to remove your current hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that over, slide it on, okay, and then we're gonna slide it off, and it removes your hair like a wig now, so I can take that off. So I'm going to place your hair here, put this back. You can take your hair home as a wig, and we will put a new hair on you, okay? I didn't write this down. I'm a little bit slacking today, sorry about that. Okay, so we'll go for a Rosa. Alright. Okay, everything looks good. When we're done here, you can take that to the front and they can get you your pricing, okay? So I'm going to go back in this box. Okay. I'm going to pull out the rose gold. It is more tinted, like a pink when we apply it with the pen, but it does not come out. See what I mean? This shade, it doesn't come out this shade. It's just in the shade of a pen cap to make sure we know that it's not, a regular blonde. We would want to give somebody a rose gold color who wanted a blonde color. You know what I mean? Okay, so for this, I'm going to place one of our beads on. Okay, so this is just a base color, base set of hair. It is basically white, and we just go ahead and dot the color around, and it soaks into the hair, and it will change the color, okay? We're gonna let that sit. And this is the point in the visit where you can ask me any questions you may have. We can also go over other services we have here. If you would like to schedule a future visit, we can totally do that. Because we have to give the hair some time to set before I send you on your way. Just to make sure there's enough color in it to make it what you want, okay? So, let me remove this from the clipboard. Would you like to take a picture of Markiplier with you? No? Okay. I have more. Yes, here in the office, not at my house. That'd be silly. is your receipt. It has all of the different features you picked on it. You'll take this up to the front and they will calculate this for you. So I'm just going to set that next to you here. Are you sure you don't want a picture of me? Okay. Just thought I'd double check. So the other services we have here, we do have body modification. Like I said, acne modification, skin modification. We can change your body's appearance. We could, with that, we make you taller or shorter, or make your arms different sizes. It's an interesting visit, actually. Sorry, I have to pull out my calendar sheet here. So you said the piercing appointment sounds interesting. Okay. So the next available appointment we have to do, are you looking to do that soon, or? Okay. So maybe in a few weeks. Let me check that. Okay, so according to what I have in the book here, our next available piercing appointment is for the 3rd of February. Will that work? Will that work for you? 3rd of February? And you can pick a time because that day is pretty much open. Around 11? Okay. Alright, and your name was, I'm sorry, I'm horrible at this. Your name was, my pictures of Markiplier trying to get away from me. Your name was, okay, so I have you down now. You can also take this sheet to the front. I'm going to make a note in my own notes, but you take this to the front with you as well. And we can put you in our database in case I may not be here that day. But as of right now, I am scheduled for that day, so you will be with me again. Alright. Would you also like to take the packet with you? If you'd like to change your mind about anything? Okay. Yep, go ahead. Just pick the papers. Let's check on the hair color now. Check through the ears. Oh, it looks like it's blended in very nicely. Alright. Everything looks good there. Thank you for coming into the clinic today. I will see you in a few weeks then.